Abraham Lincoln, from a log cabin to America's greatest president. Have you ever wondered how a poor boy born in a log cabin became one of the greatest presidents of the United States? How did he rise from working in the fields to leading a nation through its toughest times? And how did he manage to unite the country and end slavery? But most importantly, what was the tragic fate that awaited him at the peak of his success? Stay with us as we uncover the full story of Abraham Lincoln's life. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a log cabin in Kentucky to a poor farming family. He had little formal education, but was passionate about reading and self-learning. At the age of 7, his family moved to Indiana, where he experienced a tough childhood filled with hard labor. As a young man, he moved to Illinois, working in various jobs, including as a boatman on the Mississippi River and a store owner. Eventually, he studied law on his own and became a successful lawyer. In 1834, he entered politics when he was elected to the Illinois State Legislature, marking the beginning of his journey to greatness. In 1846, Lincoln was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, but after serving one term, he returned to law. However, he re-entered politics in 1854, opposing the Kansas-Nebraska Act, which allowed slavery to expand into new territories. In 1858, he gained national recognition through his famous debates with Senator Stephen Douglas on slavery, despite losing the election. In 1860, the Republican Party nominated him for president, and he won, becoming the 16th president of the United States. On March 4, 1861, Lincoln took office amid deep national division. Just a month later, the Civil War broke out between the North and the South over slavery. His most significant actions during the war included the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring all slaves in Confederate states to be free, leading the Union Army, steering the North to victory through key battles like the Battle of Gettysburg in 1863. Reuniting the nation after 4 years of bloody conflict, the Southern states surrendered in April 1865. On April 14, 1865, just days after the war ended, Lincoln attended a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. There, he was shot in the head by John Wilkes Booth, a Southern sympathizer. He passed away the next morning on April 15 at the age of 56, becoming the first U.S. president to be assassinated. And so ended the life of Abraham Lincoln, the man who fought for freedom and the unity of America, but paid for his beliefs with his life. What do you think about his story? Do you believe he was the greatest president in U.S. history? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you love historical stories about the world's most influential leaders.